Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you guys would like. It is free. It is in the bottom right of your screen. It should have popped up by now. If not, it will be here momentarily. Let's go ahead and get into today's episode. We got this Farmall H in the previous episode from the neighbor for $3,000. And just for an update on the amount of money that's in our bank account right now, we have $7,540 at our disposal. So the first things first here for today, we are going to go ahead and we are going to make ourselves a field here. Not sure exactly how we're going to get these couple of bales moved out of the way. But we're going to go ahead and create a field in here if we can. Let's just go ahead and lower this plow here. And we're going to get plowing away. Alright guys, we have just finished up plowing this field here. Now we are going to come on over here and we are going to plow another field. So let's go ahead and get to it. We are just finishing up here. It has just started to downpour. We are gonna run inside. Get out of the rain. Good morning, everyone. Last night, finishing up the plowing of this field right over here, it started to downpour on us just as we were finishing up, but we were able to finish it up, and we could only go so far because there's bales in this field that we're not able to move. We were able to move one of them with the tractor, but that was pretty much difficult. We were able to move this one sitting right over there by the tree. However, today we need to get some seeding done. We need to get our fields planted here. So I'm gonna head uptown and we are going to stop at the John Deere dealership and we are going to see what they have for seeders sitting outside for sale. Again, we only have a total of $7,042 to our name, so we are going to have to figure out how we are going to sell these other additional bales here. I have these posted on Marketplace for $50 a bale. There has been some interest, but nobody has come along just yet. So I'm gonna head downtown now and see what they got out front. Alright guys, we are coming up on that dealership now. You can see they have plenty of tractors. Let's get out and see what they have for seeders. Doesn't look like they have anything really. Seeders. Oh, there's a couple there. Let's get out and have a look and see what they got here. This is the Kubota 3301. Oh, no, looks like it's the PP1450. This is a very nice seeder, This is also a 3-point. Let's see here. What is that? That is the S014 drill, which is also a 3-point attachment. Alright, they don't have any seeders here that are pull-behind type. However, I know they do make an attachment for our tractor. Maybe we'll have to look into that. Let's look at some of these tractors here. Here's the 8727 Massey Ferguson. That is a nice tractor there. Here we're looking at the 3707 Massey Ferguson. All of these have hefty price tags. Let's look at the M5091 Kubota. They want $64,500 for that little tractor. The M6101, they want $85,000 for that one. The M7132, $123,500, $143,500, and the big one here, the M8 181, they want $167,000 for that. As you know, I am a big Kubota fan. So let's go ahead and let's get back to the farm and see if we can get an attachment for our tractor. Alright guys, first things first, I am going to head on over to the neighbors who I got this tractor from and see if they might have one laying around the farm that they had for this tractor. If not, we'll have to head to town and see if they got one at Tractor Supply or something like that. Alright guys, long story short, the neighbor had one of those 3-point attachments. He had it sitting in the barn. He said he's going to need until tomorrow to get that thing installed, and we'll go from there. Good morning everybody. Yesterday the neighbor had installed a 3-point attachment to the Farmall H. He gave me a phone call this morning and told me that that H is ready to pick up. So I'm just going to take a walk up there and climb over the fence and go pick the tractor up. Alright guys, I see it sitting there in the shed. Let's go ahead and check it out. Here's the H with the 3-point attachment. And yeah, let's get this baby home. We'll head down to the dealership and see if we can't buy ourselves a drill. Alright guys, the cost of the S014 drill was $1,000, putting us at a total of $6,540 left over. And the 3-point attachment from the neighbor cost us $250, putting us at $6,290. The seed that we needed to fill this cost us a total of $800, putting us at a grand total of $5,490. We will be planting wheat, so let's go ahead and get to it. Alright guys, we got that field of wheat done over there. We have now started on planting the soybeans. We're going to get this field done and we will call it a day as it's already starting to get late. Good morning everybody. Last night we finished up the planting of both the wheat over there and the soybeans over here. They're going to need time to grow, but in the meantime we need to get this hay worked up and we need to get some more money in the bank as we only have $5,490. What's on the agenda for today is we are going to go back down to the neighbor's farm that I helped him with his farm. He is also going to be selling his stuff. He's the John Deere guy that we talked about previously. We're going to clear up some of his woods there. He does have the equipment to remove stumps, and he wants his property cleaned up for his sale that he is having, and he wants to get rid of the trees. So we're going to go down there, we're going to clean that up for him. It's not as much wood, I don't think, but we're going to head down there nonetheless, and we are going to check it out and see what all he wants cleaned up. We're going to go down there now and see what that all entails. We're going to give him a call on our way down there and just let him know that we're coming down. Alright guys, we are just now pulling up on the neighbor's house. I'll stop in and have a quick chat with him quick and see what trees he wants cut down. Alright guys, after speaking with the neighbor, he wants all these really super tall trees cut down, so we are going to go ahead and cut them down. he did mention that there's a skid steer in one of these sheds with the removal tool for the stumps, so we're going to be using that. Let's go ahead and get cutting down some trees. Alright guys, we just finished up cutting down all those trees, taking them downtown and selling them for about $400 a piece. That gave us a profit of $6,800, and we already had $5,490, so our total amount that we have now is $12,290. However, we did make an agreement with the landowner that we would remove the stumps with his farm machinery, so that is what we're going to do. We're going to jump in the John Deere CT332. We're going to get these stumps removed. We have just finished up grinding these stumps. We are going to head on home, and we will come back in the morning and let the neighbor know that his stumps have been cleared up. Alright guys, we have made it back home. We are going to get some rest, and we will be back. In the morning, we will head back to the neighbor's house. Morning everybody, we just woke up. We have to run back down to the neighbor's house this morning, and we got to talk to him about what we did, and yeah, we just got to let him know that his stumps have been removed. I'm sure he already knows. We're going to stop by and talk with him, see if there's any other trees he wants removed. Alright guys, we are finally at the neighbor's house. Like he's getting ready for planting. Alright guys, after talking to the neighbor, he mentioned that he was very grateful for us taking the trees out, so he gave us a gift of $2,500. That puts us at a grand total of $14,790. He did mention that he planted corn around his property where those trees used to be. I'll just give you guys a quick look here. And he wanted to mention that he is going to want some help harvesting this corn once it is mature, and he would pay us for our help. And I told him that depending on what I had going on, I would be able to help him. But yeah, he turned all that space into cornfield. So we need to go ahead and get home and get some things done for ourselves. And looks like he needs to feed his cows. So we're going to go ahead and get back home. Alright guys, we've been home now for about a half an hour. The neighbor did call from the hospital. He said that he is not doing good. He had a heart attack yesterday, and he is doing good. He's in the hospital now, but he wants us to run up to his property, just make sure everything is put away, put in the sheds. So we're going to go ahead and do that for him. At some point here, we are going to have to get a loader. Looks like the neighbor has a loader here. He's got a bucket, but he doesn't have a bale spear, I don't think. Okay, so as promised, we're gonna go ahead and jump in these tractors and get them put in the garage for him. Alright guys, just got off the phone with the neighbor. He did say that it would be fine for the tedder to stay outside. He just wanted the tractors in the garages. I did ask him if I would be able to use this bale spear over here that we found. He did say that that would be okay to use as long as we put it back when we are done. And I told him that I would have no problem doing that. So we're going to go ahead and get this tractor down to our property and get those bales picked up. Alright guys, we got the bales spear hooked up. We are going to get down to our property. Did want to let you guys know I did get a message for these bales here on my phone. We got a guy coming tomorrow. He's going to pay me $50 a piece for these silage bales. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get these all lined up at the end of our property. Good morning everybody, our plants have arrived. Also want to mention that somebody came and picked up those bales for $500, putting our total at $15,290. The neighbor is out of the hospital, and we need to run up there and have a chat with him about what he is going to do about his crops that he has on his property, since he doesn't want to do any farming. We're going to see what we can do. Maybe possibly we can have those crops. We're going to have a conversation with the neighbor. Alright, the neighbor said we are free and clear to harvest whatever we can. He also mentioned that we are able to use his mowers to cut this grass here and make bales out of it if we would like. So we're going to go ahead and we are going to cut this field here with his equipment. Alright guys, so we are going to mow this field first. Good morning everybody. Today we have some crops ready for harvest. Also, we did take those bales down to the selling point there yesterday, last night. It was a busy night with the bales. We did end up with 700 bales at $267 a piece. That was $186,900. That brings our grand total in the bank to $202,190. Also, did want to mention that we do need to thank the neighbor for allowing us to use his land to cut that hay. Also, I did receive a phone call from my mother last night stating that, let me get out. Did receive a phone call last night from my mother stating that Grandpa left me a farm, not just this field. However, this is our property now. I really like it, but we're gonna hop on in the truck and we are going to go down to the farm. It's not too far away. It is kind of sort of far away, so we're gonna make our way down there now. Alright guys, we are just now coming down the road. Apparently, according to my mother, this place here belongs to me. This definitely looks run down. We're gonna hop out. Oh yeah. Left us a truck here. Weeds are starting to grow in it. Wow, that's in some rough shape. Won't get much out of that. Looks like we got a vehicle in there. A tractor. Oh, these seem to be in pretty good shape here. It's a nice truck. Let's hop and see if we can start it up. nice truck. We need to get this yard mowed. Yeah, so the conversation last night that I had with my mother, she had called and she had drove past the place and she was wondering why I hadn't mowed the yard. And I had explained to her I had no idea what she was talking about. This thing fired up first shot. It's the tractor my grandpa had restored before his passing. Nice tractor. Hop off the tractor. See if... Wow, he left the barn door open. There's another truck here. Let's get in and see if it won't start. It does start. That'd be something if both these trucks started. Wow. Thought it was gonna die on me. I think it's gonna be in our best interest to put a for sale sign on these trucks here. I could probably get I don't know, these trucks here, they run, so that's good. I could probably get, I don't know, $700 a piece for them and maybe $5,000 for the truck. This truck still runs really good. It's in really good shape. I am gonna head to the dealership, see if I can't pick up a nice lawnmower and get this yard mowed. Alright guys, we decided to take a walk down here. We don't live too far away. Looks like a couple of things here. Looks like they got some new disc binds out here for sale. And looks like they do got some mowers in stock. Alright guys, we have a couple of John Deere lawnmowers here. This one here is $23,670. This one right here is $15,700. So we are going to go ahead and take this on a test drive. Here's to be a nice lawnmower here. The other one a try. This one here is a diesel. The other one's gas. This one here's got the 72-inch mower deck on it. First need to unfold it. There we go. Oh yeah, this thing's a beast. Alright. So we decided we are going to buy this. Total cost $23,670. That leaves us with a remaining balance of $178,520. I will be right back. Gotta go inside and make a purchase. Alright, the mower is now ours, and I will be driving it home as our house is just down the road. Alright guys, we have made it back home, and we are going to start mowing this grass. Alright everybody, we have finished mowing the grass. Let me know, let me know in the comments section below, do you guys think we should sell this farm or should we use this farm? Sell our other one? What should we do? Keep the other one, keep this one, rent it out. Let me know in the comments section below what you guys think. In the meantime, looks like this property could use a lot of landscaping. Major issues as far as that goes. It's gonna need a lot of work. Let's get back home and get to bed. Alright guys, we have made it home. It has been a long afternoon. Thanks to Mom, we have finally realized that Grandpa did leave us an old farm. However, we need to have a decision to make. Are we going to put that farm up for sale, or are we going to turn that into a fully functioning farm? Are we going to move, or are we going to stay here on the homestead and potentially buy that farm right up there? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments section below. If you guys haven't already checked out episode 1, feel free to do so if you'd like. Don't forget, if you're watching to this point already, to hit that subscribe button and that like button. Tune in for the next episode to see what else we decide to do on Grandpa's old farm, as well as getting these crops harvested. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Don't forget to hit that like button.